Ty Lue gave the Beard much more freedom and ball handling duties, putting the keys of the offense in Harden's hands. And soon, everything clicked into place. The team that was making the fewest passes and fewest wide-open shots became the fourth most efficient offense. Harden looked like a maestro, orchestrating other superstars to perfection, and LA seemed virtually unbeatable. From December 2nd to July 5th, the Clippers produced the most consistently dominant and sustained stretch of the Leonard George era, going 26-5 and briefly rising to first place in the Western Conference. At the All-Star break, their record was 36-17, the franchise's best winning percentage at that point in the season in 11 years. With Harden handling the ball, the Clippers' pick-and-roll game with center Ivica Zubac looked better than ever.
Harden on the break, back to Zubac.
But the one player who benefited most was Kawhi Leonard. Freed up from always having the ball and creating for himself and others, Kawhi looked like a top 5 player in the league. Polished on offense, with a compact, functional dribble that allowed him to use his strength for easy points in the paint, or mid-range jumpers he'd honed to robotic perfection. Defensively, he had enough juice to suffocate the best opposing players, like we first saw in San Antonio. Kawhi was defending 1 through 4 while also running into passing lanes, grabbing 2 steals, and nearly a block per game. During the first part of the season, Leonard averaged 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, shooting an unreal 56-48-93, gaining strong consideration for the MVP award. And then everything went downhill. In early March, Leonard's shot found the front rim more and more often. The volume of his drives decreased, and it was clear that his knee was bothering him and slowing him down. Kawhi missed the last 2 weeks of the regular season and the first playoff game against the Mavericks, which the Clippers managed to win without him. And when he returned to the floor for Game 2, it was clear he wasn't the same player from the start of the season. It was sad to watch him practically slowing down his team. With Kawhi playing just 2 games, George playing only 1 good game, and Westbrook having the worst shooting series of his career, the Clippers didn't stand a chance, and they lost the series in 6 games. With 5 years of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and with millions spent in the luxury tax, the Clippers managed to win just 3 playoff series, losing in the first round of the playoffs twice and once completely missing the postseason. If somebody told you that in 2019, you'd call them crazy. But due to all the injuries, Kawhi and PG were both healthy in only 1 of those 5 seasons, which happened to be their first season together. That ended with a fiasco against Denver in the Orlando bubble. And now, Paul George is gone, and Harden and Kawhi are owed $87 million per year, with extremely tight salary cap restrictions that will make it hard for the Clippers to add more players. And with Kawhi's knees continually getting worse, it's doubtful that we'll ever see him healthy for long periods of time. That likely means that the Clippers' championship window